Hi everyone, Renee here. Today we're making a 3-generation delicious banana bread. Try to make it as simple as possible for you so everything's here and ready. It's pretty easy and turns out awesome every time. Here we have 4 really ripe bananas. We have 1 stick of butter, half cup, 1 stick. We have 1.5 cups of white sugar, and we have 2 eggs, and we have 2 teaspoons sour milk, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And over here we have just 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and we have 1 teaspoon baking soda and a half teaspoon salt. That's it. And we're going to just do 2 stages. It's going to be very simple. We have a sprayed loaf pan, and we have our oven ready and preheating on 300. So we're just gonna mix all this up first, about a minute with a hand mixer, and then we're gonna put in our flour and do that for a minute. Like I said, try to make these as easy as possible for you, and they turn out wonderful. And if you have any questions or get confused about anything, remember, just go on my page and everything's step by step under description. So can't go wrong with that. Okay, we've mixed everything up for about a minute except for the dry ingredients. Like I said, mixed it up for a minute. And now we're going to add the dry ingredients, and we're going to do this. We're going to mix this for 1 minute. Okay, we added our dry ingredients, and then we beat that with a hand mixer for 1 minute. It's all mixed up, and then this is perfect just the way it is to dump into your loaf pan. Perfect. You can add walnuts, you can pecans, anything you want. And like I said, it's delicious just like this. But I'm gonna, oh yes I am, I've got a half a cup. You can put in whatever amount you like, whatever you want to do, of chocolate chips. And I'm just going to mix this together, fold it in, and then I'm going to put it in my loaf pan. And we're going to get it in our preheated 300-degree oven, and we're going to let it cook for 1 hour. We're going to check it. Okay, we've got our batter in our loaf pan. We got our chocolate chips folded in, and this is optional too. Just another little. This is good just the way it is, but I just do a little extra trick and put in my my cinnamon and sugar mixture. I just sprinkle a little on top right before it goes in my 300-degree oven. And like I said, it's going in a 300-degree oven, and we're going to check it in an hour. And the tip for today is, if you don't have any sour milk or buttermilk on hand, you don't have it, which lots of times I do not, my go-to is, all I do is a couple teaspoons of regular milk, whatever you got in your refrigerator. I use 1%, but whatever you got will do. And just 2-3 drops of vinegar. It could be white vinegar, it can be the dark vinegar. I usually use white vinegar. I got both on hand, but it's whatever you got. So a couple teaspoons of milk, whatever you got, and a few drops of vinegar. Let it sit 5 minutes. There's your sour milk. Our banana bread has come out of the oven. Like I said, we baked it at 300. We cooked it for 1 hour and 20 minutes. Usually these bake and cook for about 1 hour and 15 to 1 hour and 25 minutes. Whenever the toothpicks come out clean and they're just a golden crust on top. And this one is finished. It smells wonderful in here. I can't wait to cut it. I'll cut it probably in about 30-35 minutes. I'm going to let it cool, and it is going to be so good. And like I said before, there's so many things you can put in this and add: chocolate chips, walnuts, almonds, peanut, anything you want, really. But I hope you enjoyed today's recipe. Don't forget to subscribe. This is Renee. Happy cooking and baking.